Hello, my name is Jody, and welcome to this video. Rainy Night Mood, a hypnotic bedtime story. Let's begin by getting comfortable. As I talk about your comfort for a moment or two, this gives you time to put yourself in your most comfortable position and adjust your pillows, blankets, and whatever it is you would like to arrange just perfect so you can be completely ready to enjoy your story before it begins. Once you have positioned yourself just the way you would like to be, and before the story begins, it might be a good idea to do some short relaxation exercises to make sure you are fully relaxed and as comfortable as you possibly can be. As we relax together just a little bit more with each moment that passes, you may also like to relax your mind very deeply and allow yourself to drift into a light trance or into hypnosis, where your senses and imagination can be enhanced, so you can bring yourself completely into this story where you can be happy and relaxed, and then bed down somewhere cozy and warm while you drift off to sleep. To help get you in the mood, it could be nice to do a few short relaxation exercises, and if this idea is not appealing to you, that's okay. You may simply relax and let me do all the work for you as you allow my instructions to fade into the background and not be the center of your awareness. You may relax very deeply just the same, as there will always be a part of your mind awake, aware of what is going on, even if you fall asleep. And this story is intended to help you do just that. Be relaxed and entertained as you drift off into a long, sound, deep sleep where you may enjoy interesting dreams. Deep relaxation is best begun by focusing just for a moment on the breathing, so you can feel better than you do now, right now, by focusing on your breathing and taking at least one nice, deep, long breath in, holding it for a few seconds, and then slowly letting it go. If you like how this feels, you may like to take another deep breath and repeat the process. You can take as many deep breaths as you would like to, and then just allow your breathing to settle in to a deep, slow, and relaxed, easy rhythm, somewhat like if you were already deeply asleep, and this will help you sink deeper into relaxation and come just a little bit closer to sleep. Another fun trick you can do to help your mind slow down, relax, and be ready to become the main character in the sleepy little fairy tale is to imagine the sound of my voice is making word pictures in your imagination, and you can see these words forming sentences and scrolling across an imaginary screen, seeing this with your mind's eye. These words forming letters and sentences scrolling across can be any color or font you would like. You could see these words as little and far away, or big and close up. Whatever you would like to do, however you would like to do it, will do just fine. If you would like to move on to something else, you could just listen to the music playing softly in the background and rest your attention there. Right now, it doesn't really matter if you pay attention to what I am saying or not. Just your deep relaxation and a quiet, still, happy mind are the most important things to work on, so you don't have to think about anything or try to figure anything out. You can simply take this time for yourself to relax and enjoy drifting off to sleep. If at any time you become tired or sleepy, this is just wonderful, and you can give yourself permission at any time to drift off deeper and deeper into the most deep and comfortable sleep you have had in a long time. Another great way to allow yourself to go deeper now and feel more comfortable is to take just a moment to feel intense gratitude for your bed or whatever it is you are lying on in the room you are in right now. Just feel how this softly supports your weight Clear your mind of all thoughts about other things and focus on how comfortable this thing really is. You can start by focusing on your feet if it pleases you to do so, and run a body scan, working your way up and feeling as you focus on each body part how it is fully relaxing and perhaps becoming a little bit more soft and heavy, and just letting yourself go a little deeper into the soft surface you are lying on right now. From your feet up your legs and body, each part becoming more heavy and sinking a little bit deeper into the bed. Your arms let go, and so do your hands and fingers. Your neck can relax because it doesn't have to hold your head up anymore. So your head too can relax and be a little heavier, sinking into the pillow a little bit more, and then all the muscles in your face, around your eyes and jaw, just let them go limp for now, and your body can be completely relaxed, and you continue to breathe slowly, softly, and deeply. And you may notice as you become more relaxed, your breathing is slowing down and becoming even more soft and subtle, and your mind can be still and quiet for now as you feel yourself sinking softly down into the quiet darkness of sleep. And as you go deeper into this feeling, you may hear me counting down from 5 to 1, and with each number I say, your relaxation doubles, and you sink even more deeply down into this quiet, still soft darkness, where you can sleep or listen and sleep, just letting go more and more with each number I say. And now I say 5, deeper down. 4, fully relaxed. 3, even deeper now. 2, deeper to sleep. And 1, resting even deeper, calm and quiet. And deep down in this quiet place, you may like to imagine you're going for a walk, and see yourself walking down a dirt road on a warm summer day. And the sky is so vividly blue, and here and there you see small white fluffy clouds like cotton balls suspended above you, and on either side of the road there are trees and meadows, and you can make these trees and meadows be any way you like trees and meadows to be, and there can be a slight breeze softly stirring the grass and the leaves, and maybe the flowers too, if you like flowers. And as you walk along this road or this path, I would like you to focus on how your body feels right now in this place as you walk along at your own pace, taking your time, not in a hurry to be anywhere. And just feel how you would feel as your body ambles along, step after step, arms swinging a little bit in a relaxed rhythm, walking along, feeling the sun and the breeze on your face, and maybe you can breathe in deeply through your nose and smell whatever you smell here, relaxing aromas like trees or grass, or maybe the smell of the flowers. And you may remember a time long ago, or maybe just in the recent past, when you smelled something wonderful, and during this time you felt really good about yourself and everything that was going on around you. As you draw in the air around you in this imaginary world, you could imagine you smell that smell right now. You don't need to concern yourself with where this smell would be coming from, unless of course the smell you are smelling right now is of the flowers or grass or trees you have created in this world you are in right now. Whatever it is, it might be nice to appreciate this aroma and bring back the feelings you felt along with it, just to enjoy this feeling as you walk along, relaxing, and feeling the rhythm of your footsteps on the path and the rhythm of your gently swaying arms, feeling light and free as all your muscles move easily. And up ahead on the path, you see where a smaller path branches off to your left, and this small path leads through a meadow with long, soft green grass and beautiful flowers swaying in the slight breeze. And in this large and open meadow, there are some trees here and there, some big trees and some smaller ones too. And they can be any kind of trees you would like them to be. And as you take your walk along the smaller winding path, you may like to see some birds in the trees, and there could also be some brightly colored birds skipping across the tops of the grass and the flowers. And some of the flowers are releasing little white fluffy things into the air, where they catch the sunlight like fairies dancing across the field, and the wind dies down, the air barely stirring around you, and the little white fluffy things hang suspended in the air, barely moving, and you don't know why, but something about them makes you feel sleepy, and you notice you are becoming very, very drowsy and would like to take a break from your walk and rest. Slower and slower you meander along the winding path, and with each step you take you become more and more tired, and there seems to be more and more of these little white fluffs around you, and they catch and hold your attention, making you feel more and more relaxed, soft, warm, and melting inside as they float ever so slowly by. And through this little cloud of softly floating fairy fluffs, you see up ahead a large, old, gnarled tree beside a small, rocky stream. This old tree has thick branches supporting a dense canopy of dark green leaves, and the sun is feeling a little too warm on the back of your head now, and your head feels heavy, and you would just like to rest. So go to the tree and sit yourself down on a bed of soft, cool, dry moss, leaning your heavy head against the rough bark, and allow your droopy, limp eyelids to slide shut, and you just listen to the sound of the stream and all the other sounds around you, and think about how wonderful it would be to have a soft bed to lie in right now, so you could take a nice long nap or have many hours of deep and restful sleep. You recline here, up against this tree, for quite some time, enjoying the fresh air and the cool, restful shade, and the light you see on the backs of your soft, warm, heavy closed eyelids begins to fade as the light of the day begins to fade, and you enjoy the sweet sound of the singing birds in the canopy above you, and sleepily you open your eyes for a moment just to see how things have changed as you are resting under this tree and beside this rocky little stream. And when you do, you are surprised to see a soft little brightly colored bird. It is hopping around your feet. It appears to want something from you, but you are not sure what that would be. You wish for a moment you had something to offer this friendly little bird. You automatically check your pockets, even though you know they are empty, and to your surprise and amazement, you feel a handful of grains in your pocket, and when you cup them in your hand, looking at them to make sure this is really what is happening, the little bird jumps up and lands on your fingers and begins eating the grains right from the palm of your hand. The little bird doesn't really weigh anything at all, and its rough, tiny little feet tickle the tips of your fingers and your thumb as it walks around your hand, finding the best perch to peck at the grains from. You admire this bird's plumage, and these feathers can be any color or colors you would like them to be. And as your friend enjoys its free meal, you feel just fine as you look up at the sky that has changed since you have had your rest for a time. The brilliant blue has faded to flat, dull purple, and there are swaths of gray clouds tinged pink by the setting sun. You look the other way and you see more voluminous and ominous clouds gathering together, white and billowing, catching the last of the golden sun on the top, yet brooding ashen gray and red as they face the darkening landscape below them. The air has that still feeling again, still, yet slightly stirring in miniature vortexes around you, and you think it is best you headed for home right away. The little bird must have had the same idea, because it quickly flies away, leaving your hand empty, and you feel just a little bit stiff and sore as you stand up and begin walking along the winding path back to the road, all the while watching the clouds thicken and now streak down in places, foretelling of some heavy rain. You wish you were home right now, and as you do, your friend the bird flies past your field of vision, carrying something in its beak. It is having a difficult time staying airborne, for this thing with a white ribbon tied on it seems to be too heavy for the little creature to be able to fly with its usual grace and ease. You hold out your hand, and the little bird drops a golden key in your palm, tied at the top with a neat bow with a white ribbon, and then quickly it flits off away over the tops of the grass and the flowers, some of them staying very still, and others swirling or swaying with their own microclimates. This is an odd evening, you think, as you watch the bird go, and as you do, as you watch the little bird fly back towards the gnarled old tree, you are very, very surprised this time to see a cottage in the field beside the winding path. This wasn't there before. You are sure it wasn't there before, and now it is here. You can make this cottage be any way you would like it to be. It can be modern or old-fashioned. It can be surrounded by well-tended gardens, or just the grass and flowers of the meadow. This is your cottage. It is just for you, so you are to imagine it any way you would like it to be. I only ask you make it not the small and rustic cottage of a person of limited means, but a grand and great cottage, bigger and better than most people's houses. A stable and sturdy structure where you may feel completely safe and secure during the storm that is about to happen very soon. Very soon indeed, because now you are beginning to feel the first sparse, fat blobs of rain, just one on your hand and then one on your head, and you figure you must be dreaming and are glad this dream is going your way. You walk up to the front door of this home that is just the way you would like it to be, and know this is the home you have always been looking for, and are so glad you have found it as you open the door and step inside. Just as you do, the rain comes down much heavier, and the windows quickly fade to black, silver streaked with rivulets of rain water, as you take in your surroundings. In the spacious and warmly lit front hallway, and as you already know, it is decorated just the way you would like it to be decorated, exactly according to your taste, and I only ask Somewhere in this foyer there is a wide curving staircase, floored with plush carpet, with a heavy handrail and a large window up at the top of the stairs. You feel very tired and all of your muscles ache just a little bit in a way that longs for a warm, comfortable bed, but before you go there, you may like to take a short tour of your new home. And as you do, you find each room well lit, and you see things that are yours, and you admire the art you have chosen for the walls. And in each room there is a window, keeping the rain at bay as you feel so safe and warm inside. Inside this wonderful cottage, safe from the storm, and some of the pictures on the walls may be of you doing things you like to do, with the people you would like to do them with, and a fireplace or even two, here and there, would also be nice on a night like this. And once you have become familiar with the downstairs, you may feel ready to go to sleep, so you go to the front hall and take hold of the stair rail, and as you climb the stairs, with each soft step you go up, you feel many times more deeply relaxed and more sleepy as well. And this is a good thing, because you know soon you will be in the most comfortable bed you have ever been in, because in this place you can make things be just the way you would like them to be. And you pause at the top of the stairs to look out the window at the storm outside, and from time to time you can see the fields and the trees around you, illuminated for a few short seconds as the lightning flashes and the wind shakes the trees. Wind is pushing on the window panes also, as they stand firm, protecting you, and don't even creak or groan, not even a little bit, because this is a solid and stable house from which you can enjoy the excitement of the storm while remaining calm and at peace, because here, in the center of all this, you know you don't have to become a part of it. You can just observe and let it all happen. And you don't know how you know which door is the door to your room, but you do know, and just before you open the door, as the lightning lights up the hallway, you see your little friend the bird on the railing asleep with its head under its wing. So you step quietly and open the door carefully, and in your room is a massive bed in the middle of the room, softly illuminated by a fireplace. Flames slowly and gracefully curling and swirling around several heavy logs. And there is another large window, silver streaked with rain and flashing occasionally with lightning. And if you would like, you could rest, and in the bed, if you want to, you can have a person in there, sleeping soundly, or if you prefer, you can sleep alone. Whichever choice pleases you the most is best. And you can have warm, dry pajamas, or not, if you prefer to sleep without them. And once you have kicked off your shoes and gotten yourself ready for bed, you can sleep and have good dreams. You finally and gratefully climb into your perfectly comfortable bed and just luxuriate in this wonderful feeling as you fully relax and can finally just let it all go with one last, long, slow, deep exhale, letting any and all tension left over just escape you and leave with this breath. And with this breath, you settle in deeply and come to rest in the most wonderful and comfortable bed you have ever been in, ever before in your entire life. And everything in this room is so calm, warm, and still, except the gentle swaying of the flames, sending warm golden lights dancing around the room, and the storm is slowing down now too, just turning into some rain, and that's all. Just a little bit of rain tapping gently on your window pane, and you close your eyes and listen to the sound of the rain tapping on the panes of glass, and enjoy this sound as it lulls you deeper and deeper into a delightfully delicious relaxation, and then even deeper through that into a deep and sound sleep. And everything is all right now, and everything is just fine as you go deeper now. Deeper down, deeper down, and even deeper down into soft darkness, cradling you and comforting you. And you are about to enter the land of dreams and fairy tales, where things don't have to make sense, and any answer is the right answer as long as it relaxes you deeper. And when you wake up and open your imaginary eyes on this beach, you have pillows and blankets with you, and the air is fresh and cool because it is morning on a perfect day, and the sand and the sun are warm, even if you can't see where the sun is right now. The waves are gently rolling in onto the pristine white sand shore, and there is nobody around. There is only you, and you can take your time here because there is nothing to hurry to and nothing that needs to be thought about from any other place or time. There is only you, wrapped in your soft, comfortable blankets on the soft sand, watching the waves roll in, and beside you is your treasure given you last night in the old treasure chest, and you don't have to think about or remember that either if you don't want to, especially if it is easier to forget. And the sky is perfectly, flawlessly blue, just blue, no sun in view, and no clouds, just your favorite shade of blue. And in this clear blue sky, you see a slight hint of color, or colors begin to form, until you see stretching across the vast expanse of pretty blue sky a rainbow, and the rainbow begins to move. You see one end of the rainbow curving down towards you, and it comes all the way down to your beach and stops just before your chest of treasure. You move the chest aside and sit up on your blanket, and the rainbow advances even further till you are sitting right in the middle of this multicolored light. You close your eyes because the light is dazzling you, and as you stare straight ahead at the backs of your closed eyelids, you can see projected there a field of very intense, rich red. You enjoy this color. You enjoy this color and the warmth of it, and as you sit there, becoming more and more relaxed, you feel as if you are floating in a field of crimson, and your entire body all at once begins to feel really good. You feel this warm, relaxed red energy circulating through your blood, pulsing through your veins with every beat of your heart. Then you feel all of your internal organs becoming comfortably warm, filling with this heavy, relaxed, warm redness. Then your muscles, every muscle in your body, becoming softer, looser, and the redness soaks into every fiber of every muscle, causing all of them, every one, to release all tension from every cell of every muscle. And then you become aware of the feeling creeping into your joints, so every joint is floppy, warm, loose, and completely relaxed. Then finally, the red energy begins to flow through your nerves. You feel it oozing into the larger nerves and then are flooded with the most pleasant feeling as you feel this red energy branch out into thousands of tiny little nerve endings, each one in every place of your body, feeling relieved as they let this energy in and release all tension and trapped energy. Every nerve feeling clean, clear, and so completely at peace. And you notice, as you watch the backs of your closed, relaxed eyelids, the red is turning orange, and the more orange this color becomes, the happier you feel. And you feel more and more happy and relaxed as the color you are experiencing turns to yellow. And even with your eyes closed, you feel as if this color is penetrating between your cells into your mind and shining so brightly it dims away all your thoughts, leaving your mind so happy, relaxed, simple, uncluttered, and still. And in this yellow place, you feel completely content, a solid, stable, happy feeling, just like everything is all right and going to be just fine. You feel at peace with the light, yourself, everyone, and everything. You can still hear the waves rolling into the shore and the trees rustling in a slight breeze behind you, and it sounds like music. You feel as if everything around you and yourself are working in harmony, and it is all just the way it is supposed to be. And the yellow is turning green, filling your heart with calm, loving feelings, making you more aware of the trees and greenery behind you, rustling gently in the soft, warm wind. And the green turns to a vivid blue, like the blue of the sky, and you see the blue of the sky just as bright with your eyes closed. And the color seems so sharp and focused, bringing you a new kind of clarity in your alert, quiet, completely relaxed mind, a mind resting and still, yet more awake than it has ever been before. And floating in this field of pure blueness, you feel as if you know everything all at once, yet feel no need to think about it. You aren't remembering anything right now, yet you feel as if you did try to, you could remember anything you would like to remember. And as the blue becomes even more sharp and clear, you feel as if you tried, you could even remember things from other people's lives, if you felt like it, but that would distract you from the perfect feeling of blue clarity, so you just hold yourself here for a moment and enjoy this feeling, till other colors begin to swirl in, first purple, then yellow, red, green, and all the colors are swirling before you, creating a vortex, swirling away from you like a tunnel to another place. And as you watch the colors swirl away from you, you begin to feel lightheaded, like your consciousness is being pulled away from your body and drawn into the whirlpool tunnel into who knows where, and you feel a little lightheaded and dizzy, just a little bit. But as you are being pulled into the tunnel, you decide this is a pleasant feeling, so you allow yourself to be pulled in, and the moment you are pulled free of your body, the you that is not your body feels so small as it leaves, and the moment it is in the tunnel of swirling colored light, you feel it all stop, and you find yourself standing in a white room that has no walls, just whiteness that seems to go on forever, and you are still and standing there in what feels like your body, in the pajamas you are in right now, or whatever it is you are wearing right now. Or if you don't like that idea, you can choose whatever clothes you would like. This is your story, and you can change anything about it you would like to keep yourself completely comfortable at all times. So, as you stand here in this white area that seems to go on forever, you look down at your hands. They look completely normal, except for an occasional spark running along them, or a little bit of lightning flashing towards your fingertips. And you count your fingers, all looking completely normal. Count them one by one, starting at your left baby finger and going across one by one to your right baby finger, and the number of your perfectly looking normal fingers is 11. So you count them again and come up with the number 11 again. So you close your eyes and all is dark behind your closed eyelids as you focus your attention on counting from 1 to 10. And you do and end again at the number 11. And you notice when your eyes are closed, you feel as if you are floating in a darkness as vast as the whiteness when your eyes are open. And as you float in the darkness, your own breathing begins to become very loud to you. This sound is pleasant and relaxing and becoming louder each moment, louder with each soft, slow, relaxing breath. And you sense or imagine each time you breathe in, each time you fill your lungs with fresh, clean air, you feel yourself rise up just a little bit, and when you breathe out, you do not sink back down. It feels almost like going upstairs, floating up one step with each breath, and as you listen to your breaths, they begin to sound again like the waves on the beach, and ahead of you, and maybe a little down, you can see a slim crescent of white in the darkness, rolling into the shore, and you are floating above the beach on a very dark night, going up a little higher with each breath. So you stop focusing on your breathing and begin to sink softly down towards the shoreline, forward and down, and you feel a little butterfly sensation in your stomach as you reach out your hands towards the breaking waves at the shoreline. And as your hands plunge into the surf, it turns into heavy billowing smoke, and you float right through it, and the smoke billows and then swirls around you for a moment, and then it is gone, and you are again floating in the soft blackness, and it is all so still and dark. You don't know if you are moving or staying still, till you see a pinprick of light high in the darkness, and then another, and another, and then many more. And the little specks of light begin to dance and move around you, and you can tell by how they are moving, these are fireflies, and the fireflies form a little swarm around you before swirling away, down away from you, pulling you down in their wake. And the descent levels off as they all fly into the bushes and leave you kneeling in the sand at the beach. And again you look into the deep, dark forest, seeing nothing at first in the inky blackness, only relieved here and there by the specks of light emitted by the fireflies. But as you look into the darkness, deep, deep into this darkness, you see a faint yellow light dancing far off in the woods, flickering and dancing like a tiny flame far away. And there is a path here, and you use it to go into the dark woods. The air is still, heavy, and damp here, the underbrush tickling your legs from either side of the narrow path. The sparks of light here and there in the undergrowth do little to light your way. Up ahead on the path, as you get nearer, you see there is a lantern left there. You stop and listen very carefully. Listen for the quiet, the silence, and there doesn't seem to be anyone else around. So you go and pick up the light. The darkness seems so thick in here. The lantern seems weak and unable to cut through it. You hold it up just the same and make your way along the narrow, dark path back to the beach, where it is still very dark, but more open, and the air is fresh, and the slight breeze feels good on your face and your skin after the close darkness of the forest. It is easy for you to find your pillow and blanket left on the beach where it all began, so you settle back into your comfortable spot to see what will happen next. Your little chest of treasure is also still there, and you decide to open it to see if your treasure is still there. And you open this chest, and as you open this chest, it emits a bright ray of white light, so bright you have to close your eyes right away to allow them to adjust, and they do very quickly, and when you open your eyes, you are again looking at the same clear blue sky you had seen at the beginning, and you see your treasure is still there, jewels and coins and such, and the lamp is now just a rusty old tin can with a wire tied to it for a handle. And you look around yourself from your perspective, from where you are sitting right here, and all is as it was and as it should be, except maybe the sky is a little too blue, and it is such a bright sunny day, yet you can see no sun. Your pillow and blanket also seem a little too properly arranged, considering all they have been through, as if someone has made your bed for you while you were away. Then suddenly you hear a voice coming from everywhere all around you all at once, as if the voice was in everything all around you, and as if it wasn't from this reality at all. And the voice gently and quite clearly says to you, next time you are dreaming, you will realize you are dreaming, and you will remember your dream. And this is when you have an explanation for all the strange things that have been happening. This is when you realize you are dreaming, and as you do, the blue sky begins to fade to black, the ocean too, and the sand. The entire scenery fades away to darkness. The darkness you see right now on the backs of your closed eyelids, and the sound of the waves fades away to leave behind the sound of your own breathing and whatever sounds you can hear coming from inside your home or outside your home right now. You're no longer sitting on the soft sand, and perhaps instead you are laying in your bed, and as you lie here in the soft darkness, you can remember your dream or another dream you have had that you liked, and just rest your attention on dreams for a moment. If you are falling asleep, you can rest your attention on the place where you go, inside your own mind, where interesting dreams are born.
And as you rest your attention here, allow yourself to be quiet and still in the soft darkness. And allow yourself to go deeper now, deeper into this state or deeper into this feeling, wondering how deeply you can go into this relaxation, wondering how deeply you can go into this relaxation, this rest, or this sleep. And I wonder for a moment how deeply a person can go into rest and sleep, just allowing yourself to let go. And in this place, this quiet place, you could feel the vastness of it, imagining infinite empty space, an empty space that can imagine itself expanding to fill the entire universe, if you like that idea. If you like the idea of floating free in infinity for a moment or a lifetime, because time and space don't matter anymore. Not right now. Not right now. Some other time you can worry about where you are supposed to be and when, but not right now. This is the time for rest, and this rest can grow as big as you would like it to be. There are no rules here, and nothing needs to make sense. Just a sea of infinite possibilities. You can sink deeper and deeper into always choosing the paths that lead to your deepening relaxation, most restful sleep, most pleasant dreams, dreams you can remember and enjoy all through your day. But for now, you can allow your mind to stop and rest. Give yourself permission to be all things or nothing at all, whichever feels best to you. You can allow yourself to be every consciousness or only one right now. This is your internal world, free, easy, and at peace, doing whatever pleases you. And as you drift off to sleep, drift off into deep sleep, or already are sleeping now, because that's okay too. Everything is okay here, just for right now. Everything is all right. Really just fine. In this place where you can drift down deeper, deeper, and even deeper still with each and every moment that passes. In this place where you sleep, you may like to move your attention to certain places in your body where there are bundles of nerves or energy centers, and fill these areas with good feelings, if you would like to. Or it may be more relaxing and enjoyable to completely ignore and forget about everything I have said in favor of drifting off deeper into sleep, so you can rest more deeply, rest more softly, drift off deeper and deeper into sleep more comfortably, and allow your subconscious mind to do all the listening for you. Just allow this part of your mind to do all the work for you while you rest and enjoy doing nothing at all. And any part that is listening, if it wants to, it can spend a little more time in your throat, filling it with calm, loving energy. Throat open and clear, allowing the air and your spirit to move in and out with each soft, slow, relaxed, sleepy breath. and the good feelings travel out from all the nerves at the front of your throat and send a pleasant cascade of good, happy feelings rippling out to fill your entire body. And now your heart, steadily beating, taking care of you, circulating your blood and your life force, and you may clear away any trapped energy in this area by filling it with love and positive intentions, and then let those feelings flow to fill your entire body all at once. Another place where you can release tension and transmit good feelings through your entire body is the area around your navel, and this gently rises and falls or goes back and forth with each relaxed, sleepy breath. And again, here it is nice to fill this with love, happiness, and all other good feelings, and then feel this energy radiate outward along all the nerves here, into your internal organs, allowing them to relax and do their job in peace as you sleep so quiet and still. And you can relax your behind and your pelvic area as well, and let them release their pleasurable feelings of relaxation to travel around your entire body, making your entire body feel good as it goes to sleep, slips out of consciousness, and as you go deeper and deeper into sleep, slipping away a little bit at a time as each moment passes. You may like to take a symbol with you into your sleep and into your dreams. If you can still hear the sound of my voice, I would like you to see yourself opening your chest of treasure and pick the most precious, valuable, beautiful object you see in there. You can make it look any way that you would like, as long as this pleases you. I would like you to hold your focus and attention on this beautiful thing that is your thing and nobody else's. This special thing is just for you, and you can keep it with you as long as you feel like it. And I would like you to feel as good about this thing as you possibly can, and know this is your key to all your pleasant, happy, and relaxed feelings you are feeling right now. And this thing, this rare and beautiful thing that is uniquely your own, is now the focal point of all that is good and right about you. You can make this the focus of all the good feelings you are able to feel about yourself, the world, all the good feelings about anything at all. And you can keep this treasure inside your being, your heart, and your mind, and you can take it out anytime you would like, anytime you feel like it, anytime you would like to feel better, and focus your energy on this symbol and bring back all these good feelings to give yourself some time of peace. And from time to time, you may think about this thing, and it may just come to your awareness once in a while. And when it does, you can remember all that is good about you and all the good feelings you are able to feel. And this is yours now. You may take it with you to sleep and have good dreams, keeping you safe with good spirits all night long. and you are so comfortable now. And you can notice the gentle rise and fall of your breathing, relaxing and feeling good. Maybe feeling yourself relax even deeper or sink even deeper into sleep. And you don't have to make any effort at all. Just relax and allow yourself to drift deeper, falling deeper or floating up, drifting, floating. Doesn't matter what direction you are going in, as long as you are going deeper and deeper to sleep. And as long as any part of your mind is active, you can focus on nothing at all. Every little muscle completely limp and comfortably becoming numb. Every part of your body, every part going deeper and just relaxing. And you don't have to focus anymore, just going deeper into your own peaceful inner stillness. Feelings of sleep spreading throughout your entire being, and you relax. And your mind may be becoming dimmer, or you may be more sensitive to dreams, waiting patiently for it all to happen, sinking deeply into the unconscious part of your mind, open to suggestions and instructions as long as they are to do what you would like to do. And the rest is growing stronger and deeper, and your thoughts and even your feelings too are choosing to sleep. Sleeping deeply and restfully until it is time to wake up. But for now, you may choose to sleep, feeling comfortable with sleep, and deep down you realize and understand it is time to sleep, and there has never been a better time to rest. And I wonder if this could be the best sleep you have ever had. I know you deserve the best sleep you have ever had, and your mind is in charge of allowing you to have the most pleasant and relaxing sleep ever, the most pleasant and relaxing rest ever. And you may even find new ways of being able to rest even more deeply. Sleep restfully, and know there is no limit on how deeply you can rest, and you deserve this rest. And you are resting, resting softly, feeling comfortable, safe, and secure. And things will get better and continue to get better and better as you experience deeper and deeper rest and deeper sleep, feeling good, unlimited, free in this empty, quiet space. And more each moment, you feel better, more content, because you deserve these good feelings, and you deserve this really wonderful sleep. And you could see with your mind's eye or imagine your special treasure, and know this is the key to your positive consciousness. And in this special place, with this special charm, and you know all of your unconscious thoughts, feelings, and behaviors will work for you, for your own good and benefit. And when I say the word now, you can attach this word to your special treasure. And you can think the word now when you would like to key into your treasure. And now you can sleep, taking all of this with you, and you are still breathing nice and deep and even, relaxed and peaceful and calm, with each breath going down deeper and deeper and deeper, feeling so good in your mind and your body, feeling so good to relax with each breath, going deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you continue to do this, continue to go deeper, going down even deeper, maybe listening to the sound of my voice or allowing my words to fade away and disappear, feeling the peace, relaxing so deeply. That's it. It's okay now to hear nothing at all. As you go down deeper and deeper, letting go even more. And in these empty spaces within your own mind, on this blank canvas, you can begin to paint a picture with your imagination using your senses. You could imagine yourself in a forest on a warm summer's day, a green leafy place surrounded by lush vegetation, and there could be some flowers here and there. Hear the gentle rushing of the leaves in the soft breeze. Smell the leaves, the flowers, and the earth. Hear the song of some birds. Perhaps feel warm in some places where the sun has filtered through the leaves. Feel the peace and harmony of this place. Let it soak into your soul. You can be happy here and rest. Near you, there is a path. This could be a dirt trail made out of stone, yellow bricks, anything you would like. See yourself getting up and walking along this path easily and at your own pace. This is the kind of place where hurrying doesn't make any sense. Just taking your time and enjoying your stroll. Up ahead, you see there is a clearing. In the distance, you hear the sound of a gentle waterfall. As you get nearer, you hear the happy sound of voices talking excitedly and laughing. When you reach this clearing, you see the gentle waterfall cascading down a rocky hill. Sloping down, water trickling down, the water ends at a meadow, bisected by a babbling brook. Lazy water making happy sounds. There are round gray boulders here and there in the hill, the waterfall, the meadow, and stones of assorted sizes in the brook. There is one very large old tree standing straight and tall in the middle of this meadow on the other side of the brook. This is all very ordinary and pleasant in the warm, shining sunlight, shining down from the clear blue sky dotted with white cotton ball clouds, all so comfortingly normal. The people that are here, however, appear to be very odd. There are about 7 of them sitting on the boulders near the waterfall, talking, chatting, giggling, as if having an animated conversation. They are positioned as not to be really talking to each other, sitting far apart and at odd angles. They are all talking at once. No one seems to be listening or paying any attention at all to the other people present. The strangest thing of all about these folks is what they appear to be made of. They are translucent or transparent. They look to be made of water or glass or crystal, and the chattering and mirth is continuous. They seem quite oblivious to their surroundings. You approach one of these people, position yourself in front of her, and say hello. She continues to babble and laugh. These people are all speaking English. You feel sure of this, but as you listen to this one, You are unable to make out what she is saying. It is as if there is no train of thought. You reach out and caress a cold, hard cheek, and again, there is no reaction. Stiff, cold, oblivious, unaware. You begin to get the feeling this being is not really alive, but is more of a machine. But who put them here? You carry on with your walk along the riverbank towards the tree. When you come to a place with several conveniently located stones, you use these stones to step on and are able to easily cross the little stream and walk through the soft grass and wildflowers to the tree. The bark feels rough and solid under your hands. You look up, way up to the branches so far above you, they look as if they are brushing the sky. You would like to climb this tree, but the nearest branches are so far above you. You take hold of a deep furrow in the gray-brown bark and try to pull yourself up, but a big chunk of this bark breaks off in your hand. What is behind this tree's outer layer is not wood at all. As you feel around the hole you have just made, you feel the tree is hollow. You effortlessly pull away another sizable chunk of bark and see it is just a thin shell on a very hollow tree. You pull away more and more, the bark coming away so easily in your hands, and soon you have made a hole big enough to step through. As you do, your feet feel soft earth below them. It is so dark inside this tree, you can't make out anything. You feel the smoother but still somewhat coarse bark on the inside of the trunk and are glad it has a solid feel to it, for you feel a little unsteady in the complete darkness. The light from the meadow outside seems to fade away quickly in the area around the hole, and weakly it does nothing to penetrate the darkness inside. You make your way along, continuously feeling your way along the gently curved surface. You look up, and in the inky blackness above you, you see a tiny white light. It is hard to get your bearings in here, and you cannot tell if this tiny speck of light is close to you, or if it is a big light very far away. You reach up, and can at least tell it is so far away you cannot grasp it. You reach up again, straining just a little bit this time to see if you can touch it, and as you do, you push on the side of the tree, on tiptoes. You feel yourself rise off the ground a few inches, and then settle down onto the dirt again. You like this feeling, so you jump up this time and reach out for the light with both hands and are able to float up several feet. You keep reaching for the light and hold your attention on this light and keep floating up towards it. Soon you are able to lower your arms and can keep traveling upwards using only your focus as a guide. You feel yourself accelerating as you get better and better at using your attention and interest to focus on just this one thing in just the right way to keep yourself traveling upwards. You realize the light must be very far away because it doesn't appear to be getting much brighter as you move towards it, going faster and faster. You can see no visual clues as to where you are going, but your body tells you you are not just traveling up in a straight line. You feel as if you are twisting and turning, yet the light remains straight ahead and just a little up in your field of vision. You try to reach out for it again with both hands, and this time it is as if the light and yourself are not moving at all, in spite of what your body is telling you. This time you are able to grasp the little speck of light and enclose it in both your hands. The moment solid floor under them. Slowly, you take a step and then another, feeling a vast emptiness all around you, walking slowly and carefully in the darkness, holding your clasped hands in front of you as you are a little apprehensive about bumping into something here. Quietly and softly in the darkness, you hear a pleasant female voice call out to you. She says hello. You do not answer and keep walking. You are not sure what direction the voices come from. As it beckons you, saying this way, it sounds as if it is coming from all around you. You still say nothing and continue on, feeling as if you know the way now. Soon the voice speaks to you again and is louder and clearer this time. She says you can let go now. You unclasp your hands as if releasing a bird, and the white light instantly grows to encase you, and you find yourself floating in this infinite light. It is very bright, but it does not hurt or dazzle your eyes. You feel weightless, free, and not alone. In this light, you feel many consciousnesses. You don't know how you can sense or know this, but you do. You can feel you are completely surrounded by calm and loving disembodied beings. You feel no need to speak to them because you can also just feel they know what you are thinking and feeling right now. You feel so wonderfully calm, light, and free in this place. You just let yourself go and allow yourself to float here, just floating in the knowing, feeling the kindness, completely safe and secure, loved and comfortable, just enjoying this wonderful feeling. And you become so relaxed you lose your sense of time and become unsure if you have been floating here for a few minutes or several hours, but it doesn't seem to matter very much. You just feel so good you don't want to wonder about anything, or think about anything, or try to figure anything out. You are perfectly content to just let it all go and let it all happen. Feeling protected, loved, and watched over by whoever these people are. And you enjoy it so much, you allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into this feeling, floating softly down, so peaceful, and you just allow yourself to drift and wander in this place until you become aware you can hear birdsong coming from somewhere far away, and you can smell grass and feel soft earth and grass below you. And you are waking up in a meadow on a warm summer day, and as you wake up, you wonder if it is all a dream, or maybe just your imagination. And you sit up and look around you to see you are in the meadow beside the tree, and there is no hole in the tree. It is standing firm and strong as it always has. And the meadow and the waterfall, the tree and the brook all look the same. But the odd glass people are still there off in the distance, sitting on the rocks around the waterfall, and they can just be heard if you listen very hard. Still laughing and chattering about nothing and not making any sense. You walk towards them through the softly swaying grass and wildflowers, noticing some rare and beautiful butterflies along the way. And you approach a young crystal person on this side of the brook. This one is having a wonderfully babbling conversation with the thin air. This person is quite young, and you cannot tell if it is a boyish-looking girl or a pretty young man. You You reach around the gesturing hands to touch the hard, cold cheek and are surprised to feel soft, pliant, warm flesh. The chattering speaker is also surprised and stops speaking. As this person looks up at you, you realize it is a young man, and he gazes up at you in quiet amazement, like he has never seen a person before. Up the hill a little way, there is another chattering crystal speaker. When you get nearer, you see this one is an older woman whose deeply creased face catches the sunlight, and you find it quite beautiful the way the light melts away into her translucent body. You watch and consider touching her also, but the young man is going to beat you to it as you see he has followed you and is moving his hands over the surface of her long and somewhat stiff hair. As he strokes her hair, it begins to move beneath his hands, and like himself just a few short moments ago, the lady stops speaking and raises her face to smile at him. You walk down the grassy hill to the place where you crossed the river earlier, and carefully cross the lazy flowing water to the stones placed just right for your steps. These beings are so quiet as they walk behind you and follow your example. They make no sound as your feet rustle through the long, soft grass. There are 5 people on the other side of the brook, and you go to the closest ones, allowing your 2 new friends to continue on to take care of the others. This one before you is a tall man of muscular build with a strong jaw. He is laughing with a deep, rumbling voice at some joke unheard as he slaps his knee. You don't want to be knocked over by him, so you position yourself behind and gently pat him on the back. You are not surprised when the laughter stops and he turns his head to look at you. You smile to show you are friendly and gesture towards the others who are coming down the gently sloping hill to see you. They all look happy, relaxed, and blissfully quiet. The large man, the tallest of the bunch, joins the group, and they all make their way to the water together, where they form a small group on the shore. You stand on the bank a little apart from them and watch. The older woman is the first to smile and wave at you before she steps into the water, melts into it, and disappears. Another being, this one a young woman, does the same. She smiles and waves at you and then hops into the water where she very quickly becomes a part of the stream. When it is the young man's turn, you smile and wave back and see he is happy to enter the gently flowing waterway. You count 4 more people, the large man and 3 others. You smile and wave as you watch them enter the water, and then you are alone on this beautiful summer's day in this peaceful meadow. You lay down on the soft green grass of the riverbank and look down into the stream. Carefully you dangle one finger into the water and are relieved to see your finger remains intact and does not melt. The water is shallow and warm, and you enjoy the feel of it, so you wave your entire hand back and forth just below the surface, relaxing and watching the play of sunlight on the dappled mossy bottom, feeling so calm and relaxed as if you had all the time in the world to just enjoy this moment, listening to the birds far away in the woods, smelling the grass and the algae in the tiny crevices between the stones. You notice a fish has taken an interest in your hand. It is a speckled trout just over a foot long, moving ever so slightly from side to side, just waving its tail enough to hold its position as it faces upstream, watching your hand. You open your hand palm forward to welcome this fish And as it nears your hand, it gapes its mouth a couple of times and then spits an egg into the palm of your hand. You pull it up out of the water to have a better look at it. It is an egg of the most common and ordinary variety. This looks no different to you than any other egg you have purchased from the grocery store and perhaps eaten for breakfast. As you examine this egg, turn it around in your hands, test its weight, a cool breeze stirs the grasses around you, and the sun goes behind a cloud. You look up to the sky to see dark clouds gathering and feel a drop of rain. You wonder if there is a house nearby and rise to return to the forest. You are very surprised to see there is a large stone cottage standing between you and the woods. Nestled in a bed of rose bushes, there is no road or path leading to it, no cut grass surrounding it. It looks both old and new at the same time, as if someone has just made it to look that way. There are window boxes displaying bright blooms at every window, and if you would like, there can be ivy growing up the walls. You can fill in as many details as you would like to make this exactly the cottage you would like it to be. There are wide front steps, and on the heavy wooden front door is something that looks a little out of place. When you get nearer, you see there is a yellow post-it note attached to the door, and in delicate and swirly handwriting are the words, "The key is in the egg," written there. The sky has turned to a leaden gray, and the wind has grown a bite as a few more icy cold raindrops prick your skin. You crack the egg against the door jamb and open it carefully, expecting a mess to ooze forth, but the egg is filled with white feathers that swirl away quickly into the wind. And of course, it also contains a key, a modern-looking key, newly cut and never used. It turns easily in the lock, and you are soon inside your new home. You quickly close the door on the inclement weather and enjoy the welcoming warmth of the spacious entranceway. This, like everything else in this wonderful cottage, can be any way you would like it to be. This is your home, and you are to fill in as many details as you would like, just the way you would enjoy them the most. You are happy to see on one of the walls a picture hung there of yourself looking happy, relaxed, satisfied, and quite attractive. You may take a walk around this house if you would like and see everything here is set up just the way you would like it to be. Everything in every room is just what you would choose if price were no object. What interests you the most are the pictures on the walls. They are pictures of yourself doing things you would like to do, with people you would like to do them with. And in all of them, you appear to be having a very good time. The windows are all large and silver streaked with icy rain that is now pouring down on them, yet in here you feel cozy and warm. You could add a fireplace or two if you would like to help add to the atmosphere of warmth and comfort. You see a staircase on the wall. Going up these stairs are a series of pictures of yourself and the happiest and most comfortable circumstances. There are 11 stairs, and you could climb them if you would like, and on each one you could pause and look at one of these pictures and tell yourself this is who you are now, and feel the way you would feel if this all came true. I will count the steps, and you could take a little time to just feel good about yourself if you would prefer to relax and just allow your mind to drift for a time and get ready to go to sleep. You are now at the bottom step, and now is the time to begin your ascent. 1, streams of icy rain. You enjoy the sound the rain is making as it lashes the window pane and are glad to be inside, safe and warm. There are doors on this landing and you choose one to open. Inside is your bedroom, just the way you would like it to be. This could be your bed, or perhaps you would like to have a newer or bigger one. The bed could be empty, or there could be someone you really love sleeping there if you would prefer. It is getting dark outside and the room is dimly lit. Maybe just the light from a fireplace to show you the way to your bed, and you climb in, so comfortable and warm, snuggly softness gently holding up your tired body. So wonderful to rest now. And there is a window, the light fading outside, almost all gone now. You close your eyes and imagine this house in any location you would like. Maybe by the sea or somewhere warm, or maybe somewhere else. You imagine this and feel as if you are moving just a little bit, like your bed and your house are moving, up a bit and maybe forward too, just slightly, ever so slightly, so subtle you aren't sure if you are moving or not. You open your eyes and look at your window and see the rain is streaking off to the side now and wonder if your house is still on the ground. But you are too tired to think about this too much right now. Right now you know you are on your way to something good and are ready to enjoy some time to rest while you wait for the weather to clear up and to arrive. So you close your eyes again and listen to the sound of the rain and enjoy the gentle feeling of soft motion as you snuggle in for a long night's sleep. And behind your closed eyelids, you feel yourself floating down into the soft darkness inside yourself where everything is peaceful and still. Going deeper, deeper down, and deeper into sleep, softly floating, so relaxed, calm, quiet, sleep, deeper to sleep, and even deeper to sleep, shutting down, so calm and relaxed, pleasantly slipping away, feeling yourself go down deeper. Such a pleasant feeling to allow yourself to go deeper, deeper and deeper into sleep.
Fading away with the sounds, and then allowing yourself to relax even more deeply now. And no matter how deeply you go, you know there will still be a part of your mind aware and able to cause you to take care of whatever it is you need to take care of. And this part of your mind can know to keep you asleep as long as you would like to be asleep, even when the story is over and the sound of my voice has faded away. It will know to let you stay quiet and sleeping until it is time to wake up after your nap or a long, deep, sound sleep. You will go down deeper and deeper into the most restful sleep, resting softly and deeply, going deeper down and deeper down, deeper to sleep and deeper to sleep, for as long as it pleases you to do so, resting fully, relaxing more and more, breathing so softly and gently, just relaxing completely, letting go of any thoughts and letting your mind drift and let go. And the longer you lie, in this wonderfully comfortable bed, the deeper you drift into sleep, letting yourself sink deeper and deeper into this wonderful feeling, this wonderful, drifting, sleepy feeling, breathing in and out, and allowing yourself to just let go. Mind so clean and clear of any thoughts, and you can just let it all go now, finding yourself falling so deeply asleep, feeling okay, feeling just fine. And the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the farther down you allow yourself to float down, the more and more you feel completely free, free to finally rest, drifting off, becoming so tired you are ready now to let it all happen, letting the sleep happen and the dreams happen, pleasant dreams to match your pleasant feelings. And you don't have to focus on my words, and you don't have to focus on anything, don't have to think about anything or figure anything out. You can just let yourself fall asleep, and staying awake is too much work to do. Feeling more and more tired, feeling so very comfortable, just letting go completely, feeling good to fall asleep. And you like this also very much as you let yourself go so deeply asleep, and it all works, whether you pay attention or not. You still feel very sleepy now, letting yourself fall into a deep and restful sleep, and you can listen or not, and you have no trouble falling asleep now. And every time you breathe or fall asleep, it all becomes easier and easier, easier to fall asleep, easier to feel more and more relaxed, and better to fall deeper and deeper into a deep and restful sleep. The only thing left to do is let it happen, and it is happening right now as you relax. Relax and sleep. Sleep easy as it just happens without you having to try, not needing to do anything at all, just falling asleep now into a deep and restful sleep, sleeping so deeply, 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 deeper down into sleep. Sleep now and sleep well. And everything is all right now, and everything is just fine as you go deeper now, deeper down, and even deeper down into soft darkness, cradling you and comforting you as you just keep going deeper into this sleep, still, soft and deep, everything fading away for now, softly resting and drifting off, and all of your work is done, and you remember for a moment what it was like when you were a child after the best days, and how you would so quickly fall into a deep and comfortable sleep, so happy you had had your happy day when things went just the way you wanted them to. And for a moment you remember this feeling, because this is how you feel right now. And you imagine yourself bathed in this feeling like warm water as you softly and slowly sink down deeper into it, letting yourself go and surrendering to this most pleasant and relaxing feeling and somewhere far away you can hear yourself breathing, breathing like someone who is already deeply asleep, in such a deep sleep, feeling all right now and feeling just fine as you take yourself down another level into even deeper relaxation or even deeper sleep, and as deep into this feeling as you are right now, you can still go many times deeper, and you wonder how deeply you can go as your consciousness slips away for now, more and more comfortably and more relaxed, going deeper and deeper into relaxation with each soft breath and each moment that passes. Just more and more comfortable the more deeply you allow yourself to sink down into deep relaxation, and you feel sleepier and sleepier with each moment that passes. And you can take note of and enjoy each one as you just let yourself slip away just a little bit more with each little bit of time you allow to drift by. And this is perfectly relaxing and perfectly natural for you to fall asleep like all living things do. And you do too, enjoying the feeling of it all, knowing how your body feels in this place, and then letting that slip away too, fading away with the sounds, and then allowing yourself to relax even more deeply now. And no matter how deeply you go, you know there will still be a part of your mind, aware and awake, able to cause you to take care of whatever it is you need to take care of, and this part of your mind can know how to keep you asleep as long as you would like to be asleep, even when the story is over and the sound of my voice has faded away. It will know how to let you stay quiet and sleeping until it is time to wake up after your nap or a long, deep, sound sleep. You will go down deeper and deeper into the most restful sleep, resting softly and deeply, going deeper down and deeper down, deeper to sleep and deeper to sleep for as long as it pleases you to do so, resting fully, relaxing more and more, breathing so softly and gently, just relaxing completely, letting go of any thoughts and letting your mind drift and let go. And the longer you lie in this wonderfully comfortable bed, the deeper you drift into sleep, letting yourself sink deeper and deeper into this wonderful feeling, this wonderful, drifting, sleepy feeling, breathing in and out, and allowing yourself to just let go, mind so clean and clear of any thoughts, and you can just let it all go for now, finding yourself falling so deeply asleep, feeling okay, feeling just fine. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the farther down you allow yourself to float down, the more and more you feel completely free, free to finally rest, drifting off, becoming so tired you are ready now to let it all happen. Letting the sleep happen and the dreams happen, pleasant dreams to match your pleasant feelings, and you don't have to focus on my words And you don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to think about anything or figure anything out. You can just let yourself fall asleep. Free to finally rest, drifting off. And you are ready now to let it all happen. Letting the sleep happen and the dreams happen. Pleasant dreams to match your pleasant feelings. And you don't have to focus on my words. And you don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to think about anything or figure anything out. You can just let yourself fall asleep, and staying awake is too much work now. Too much work to do. Too much work to stay awake, feeling more and more tired, feeling so very comfortable, just letting go completely, feeling good, feeling so good to fall asleep. And you like this all so very much as you let yourself go. Let yourself go so deeply asleep, and it all works. Whether you pay attention or not, you still feel so very sleepy now, letting yourself fall into a deep and restful sleep. And you can listen or not, and you have no trouble falling asleep now. And every time you breathe or fall asleep, it all becomes easier and easier. Easier to fall asleep, easier to feel more and more relaxed, and better to fall deeper and deeper into a deep and restful sleep. The only thing left to do is let it all happen, and it is happening now as you relax. Relax and sleep. Sleep easy as it just happens without you having to try, not needing to do anything at all, just falling asleep now into a deep and restful sleep, sleeping so very deeply, 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 deeper down into sleep. Sleep now and rest well. And every time you breathe or fall asleep, it all becomes easier and easier. Easier to fall asleep. Easier to feel more and more relaxed, and better to fall deeper and deeper into a deep and restful sleep. The only thing left to do is let it happen, and it is happening now as you relax. Relax and sleep. Sleep easy as it just happens, without you having to try, not needing to do anything at all, just falling asleep now, into a deep and restful sleep, sleeping so very deeply, 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 deeper down into sleep. Sleep now, sleep well.